Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I just realized I'm on the wrong chart. Bitcoin set a new all-time high. What a lovely day. So make sure that you smash the like button. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you tune in daily for the daily clothes contest, because that is your only way to stay up to date on the latest and greatest cryptocurrency market updates from yours truly, the Fractal Farquaad himself, JJ. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday is my favorite day of the week, and today is a testament to that. Cheers. Delicious. I had to break out the parasol for the intro because Bitcoin just broke its previous all-time high. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know how to compose myself. But I am here, and Bitcoin, current new all-time high, at least on the Binance chart specifically, 111,999.79. Let's go. Beautiful. What a beautiful thing. Current all-time high is the new all-time high. How sick is that? All right, guys, let's get into some charts. We got Bitcoin, obviously, up 2.33% today, currently trading at 111,459 even, looking good, busting through all-time highs over and over again. Honestly, the volume uptick is mediocre compared to the move that we've made. That's quite impressive. Alts are moving as well. Bitcoin dominance actually dropping. Look at that. Whoa! We lost our purple support line at 65, which I think we all know what that means. Hopefully that means alt season. We've been calling for 66 since December. We finally touched it. We've rejected twice. We got 2 rejections. Broke below our upper trend line and tested it and rejected that twice, and now we've officially broken through our only support that we had here. Pretty decent sized support. I don't know if we're going to come back up for a retest, but alts are performing very nicely, so I'm totally okay with whatever happens. This lovely alt performance is just making me a very happy boy. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map, because I'm sure this thing looks pretty dang spicy, considering that Bitcoin literally went up 2.46% in one 4-hour candle. Probably spooked some bears, that's for damn sure. I'm excited. Look at that. Ooh, oh my gosh. 144 million right there at the most. And then we got some spicy bulls. Got a little bit liquidated too. It's got to go both ways. You know, it's only fair. Let's see. Up top we got 112,266. Down below we got 110,331. Sweet. Up top again, I'm going to go right here, 112,970. And then down below, one more. This one I'm going to go, I guess I'll go right here. 108,923. Oops. Very exciting stuff. Okay, so that's our little range. If Bitcoin could just keep blasting up, that would be sick. What's going on, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn? Mr. Robbers, Dremmer, Waterfly. Happy Wednesday. Gourmet said, I'm not saying I'm rich now, but I did just buy guac without asking the price. You know, my fiance has been eating guacamole, and every time she asks me to pick it up, I'm like, do you have to get this one? Mr. Roberts said, fellas, hello, good evening. Good evening, Mr. Roberts. Drummer said, I'm not late. Let's go. Waterfly said, make us money, JJ. I am here to do exactly that, Waterfly. Alts are getting so spicy. I'm super stoked for altcoin movement right now. We got ETH up 6.27%, just nonstop green, looking beautiful, and it's just getting started. 28.61. Like I said yesterday, if we broke above 25.81, it was gonna spice up, and we did exactly that. We broke above, retested, and bam, it is showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Sol, similar scenario. We broke above our upper trend line, and we're currently heading towards our legacy upper trend line. If we break above that, then we got some pretty decent sized potential there for some upside. I gotta put some horizontal lines in here. I don't think put any. Sol's been trading really nicely though. 157.52 on the current price. RSI is overbought on probably most of these on the 4-hour time frame, but the market's spicy, so sometimes the RSI is just irrelevant. A break above 158. I'm gonna call it 160. I want to see Sol get above 160. Total 3 up 2.85% on the day, looking good. Currently 871.58 billion. What do we got here? Anything interesting? I feel like yeah, right here. I was pointing this out, that we get this spike down, a little sideways, and then the pop. We got our spike down, a little sideways, and then the pop. I kind of like it. So we'll see. We are incredibly oversold on the 4-hour time frame for total 3, but I'm not sure if that specifically is relevant. Gosh, alts are getting so spicy. ADA is up 6.6%, currently trading at 62.70, looking good. Non-stop green, 7% from the last red candle, which is lovely. ADA broke above, and this is even probably lower time frame, head and shoulders, probably played out beautifully. We broke above previous trend line, retested bullish, broke above this one, retested bullish, and now we're just swooping to the upside. Yellow is going to be our next area of resistance, which lines up perfectly with 63.60. If we can break above that, then 66 should be in the cards. We'll see what happens. SNEK is up 12%. Oh my gosh, I have not checked my bags yet. My SNEK bag was about to get flipped by Strike, which is a little bit frightening when that happens. When a new asset flips like your legacy asset that you've been accumulating for forever. Ooh! That's exciting. I'm excited. My bags look pretty dang good right now. I'm not gonna lie. SNEK is up 12%, currently trading at 21,310. Like I said, below 20. Heavy accumulation. Still not happy about it getting that low, but sometimes you gotta deal with that stuff like an adult. We make the decisions that we make, and then we deal with them later. XRP is currently trading at 241. Broke up. Okay, so we had resistance at 234. We dipped. We like swooped in for kind of a 225 liquidity grab, which is right below 228. Got back above 228 and blasted up past 234. Next stop 250, hopefully. We'll see. Volume uptaking on all of these charts, looking good. We are overbought on this 4-hour time frame as well on XRP. HBAR is currently trading at 17,122. HBAR broke above 1593 for a brief second, came back down for like a little liquidity grab at 1550. Broke above, retested bullish confirmation above 15.9, and then used that to bust through 16.4. Looking good. SWE is up 6.71% on the day, currently trading at $3.08. Let's see, what did SWE do? So SWE actually had a fake out above this ascending channel. If this ascending channel is even relevant, you know, sometimes we draw the lines that we see and they don't actually mean anything. You know, there's only technically 3 hits to the upside, maybe 3 if you count this wick to the downside. So let's see. We've been ranging in here. We broke above it for a second and then broke back below. Little liquidity grab. And then maybe like a midpoint bounce and busted above $3. Now that it's above $3, honestly, yeah, man, right. So you see where this gets all really tight. There's a lot of volume down here. There's a lot of space up here for like clean room to run, is what I would call it. As soon as we dipped right down here at like 230, that would have been a heavy buy. Because whenever SWE gets below, honestly, below $2, but this is right in that zone, like the danger zone. This is the buy zone right here, between 2 and 250, heavy accumulation zone. And it's broke above $3 now, so it should be go time on SWE specifically. Looking good. Overbought on the 4-hour time frame though, so Ondo's up 4.07%, currently trading at 83.43. 84.84 is our big boy line. We break above that, then it's officially go time. Ondo looks good though. Let's see. I feel like I've seen this pattern a million times, the exact same thing that's playing out right now, where we get this sharp decline, the sideways chop, and then like the banana curve to the upside. 83.43, and it's only going up from here. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm in the middle of a trade. Shoot. Okay. All right. So Ondo looks awesome. Arrow. See what I mean? Arrow broke below this support line. What is that? 72. And I closed my short, and it went down a little bit lower. I definitely missed out on some gains closing my short a little bit early, but you gotta trust your gut feeling sometimes, and I'm kind of glad that I did, because it bounced nicely off of like 67-ish, and just as soon as it got up a little bit of strength, it just blasted right through. This first candle right here, this green, like we've been bleeding up, which is nice, but when you start getting these like God candles, that's not even a God candle either. What is that? On Arrow, 5%. That's nothing, man. Wait until we get like 20% days. This is like 1/4. This is a 25% of like a bull market day. So we're not even there yet, man. I'm excited. Days like this make me excited. Arrow 73.4. It's got resistance at 76. If it can get above 76, then it's go time for Arrow again. Not that it ever really wasn't go time. Arrow's been just cranking, dude. This thing is kind of the bull market leader as of right now. So what if I said ADA top or ADA up, top signal? Better not be. Offset JJ, have you checked out BitBoy photo you up from jail? Yeah, that's in our news segment. Mr. Roberts said I was going to ask if you sold Arrow, I guess in profit, if you call it. It was like 30 cents because it was only a $5 short, which is the dumbest trade I think I've ever taken. But Pinlink is up 2.71%. Yeah, is this going to be a 3 hits to the downside blast off? I was looking for 35 cents if it came down, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So let's see if this thing can actually get some momentum to the upside. I want to see it break above 60 again and start trading above that range. Maybe even get above $1 would be sick. But anything below 60, kind of an accumulation mode. Once you get this thick cloud of momentum wave to the downside, that's kind of a easy buy. You know what I mean? Because every time it swoops up pretty quick after that. Not financial advice, of course. Render's up 5.22% on the day. Render is still in its ascending range. Nice bounce off 315 and the lower trend line still. I think it was the same as yesterday. But we're currently trading at 337. I would like this to see Render get above 350. That's a big important level for me. Polkadot up 5.31% on the day. Actually, Polkadot looks pretty good. It is overbought on the 4-hour time frame. Beautiful bounce off of 333, which we've been consistently bouncing off of for quite some time now. I want to see Polkadot break above or at least touch 378 and then maybe do a midpoint liquidity pullback around 355. See if we can get above 378. That would be awesome. Fartcoin up 3.82% on the day. Not a whole lot going on the chart on Fartcoin. It's actually kind of disappointing. We do, as of right now, have hopefully I'm manifesting a fake out to the downside of our ascending channel. It's currently trading above $1, which is great. We never even got below $1, which is awesome. We had, what is that, like $1.05 as psychological support. People were kind of front running $1, it seems, which is nice. Got back above $1.07 with a vengeance with this nice green candle that everything else seems to have as well. Hopefully this does not close like this. This red candle right here would be a reversal candle. Not that candle patterns are 100% foolproof, but we just want to make sure. We don't want any bearish possibilities on any of these charts. We want them to just have clear runway, blue sky, breakout. Just give me money at this point. You know what I mean? I want the CEOs, or whatever they're called, the project leaders of all of these projects, to show up at my apartment and give me like 100 grand each for every project that I own. Cass. Anyways, Farcoin, looking for Farcoin to get above $1.14 and then hopefully $1.28. The big resistance is going to be this purple trend line, which as of right now is going to be like $1.18, $1.19. Cass is up 5.31% on the day, looking good. So Cass has had like this, I don't know, little W. It's like an inverse McDonald's pattern, which is exactly what we want. We want inverse McDonald's. We don't want to have to go and work at McDonald's anymore. We're tired of McDonald's. We got two inverse McDonald's playing out. WW. Almost.com bubble, not quite. We're just making stuff up now. I want to see Cass get above 827. And hopefully from there, it'll have a pretty clear runway to make its way to 978. But if we get above here, maybe midpoint rejection, retest, and then continuation. Maybe reject here again, and then retest that midpoint. I wouldn't mind that. A lot of people are going to buy here, get mad, sell here, buy here again, get mad, sell here. And then, you know, it'll actually keep going that one time, and then they'll get mad and buy here, and it'll pull back. I swear, it's literally like, you can tell on the chart just where people are buying and selling, and it's always the wrong people. And it's unfortunate. It's just the masses. People like green better than red when it comes to buying for some reason. Avalanche. Ooh, Avalanche up 6.43% on the day, currently trading at 1954. I want to see Avalanche get above 20. That's going to be a big psychological number. I like that it got above 19, though, and it got above 19 very, very violently. With these two big fat green candles, volume is continuing to increase, which is exactly what we want to see. We also broke above our upper trend line, which may or may not be relevant. 19, I think, is the more important level, because we see we got a break here and a break here. Those didn't really play out. We don't want to repeat that, because that would stink. We want to keep going. And if we do pull back, we want to hold that line. Tyler said Discord. What do you got for me, Tyler? Are you blowing up my notifications? Okay, it's muted. Pull or forever long, LOL. Oof. I don't know, man. You don't take profits ever, and it scares me. Guys, I'm going to have the community vote. Tyler, I'm not going to tell you guys how much money. Tyler's up 41% on a 5X with a pretty decent entry. Should he close or should he forever long? I'll do a poll. I'll do an official poll. How do I do a poll? No, you don't have to care. It's my channel. I've made the decision, Tyler. 41%. Trade. 5X trade. Or hold. All right, we got a poll. We got a poll for Mr. Tyler. All right, let's let the people decide, and then Tyler can make his decision based on everybody else's decision. No peer pressure insinuated. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to smash the like button. Everyone's asking for details. I'm not going to give details. It's Ondo. You're not allowed to know how much money it's in profit. You know it's a 5X. You know it's 41% in profit right now. If you want to do the math, you can figure it out, I'm sure. That's actually good. Everybody learn math because JJ math is bad. What if I said profit enough for guacamole? It's definitely enough for guacamole, I hope. It depends on how much guacamole, though. Anyways, Avalanche looks great. I want to see it get above 20. Looking good, though. Chainlink up 2.36% on the day. Gains mediocre. Chart beautiful, as always. Once it gets above 1441, we should see 1524 relatively quick, just like back here. That's what I want to see. But we need strength, so we need to see those retests and those retests successful. Always. You know what? Can I vote in this? Can I vote in my own poll? I don't think I can. Shoot. It's 50-50 right now. You guys are crazy. All right, let's see. Doge is up 6.12% on the day. Ooh, 2.47% candle rate here. It does seem to have rejected perfectly at 1868. It's weird how these lines stay relevant. It's literally just points where people have taken profit or bought in the past. Literally just based off of previous price action. But it's relevant. It's psychological, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's algorithm. We've seems to have cracked the code, and it's freaking me out. Doge broke above 17.5, broke above 17.8, and rejected 18.6. It's still currently above 17.8, so there's potential everywhere. Anything is possible. Polygon Matic Pole up 7.95% on the day. Polygon, for some reason, started pumping before everything else. Waterfly said go back to AVAX. What do we got? 6.32% on the day. I want to see Avalanche get above $20 right now. It broke above 19, and I talked about this upper trend line right here, which we've had. The purple trend line is relevant because we've broken above it, and every time we rejected and came back down. We don't want that to happen here. We don't want it to come back down and then go back to the lower trend line. We don't want that at all. Maybe I would be okay with a retest of the purple trend line and then a continuation, but that's like treading thin ice because last time we tried that, we broke below each time. So, all right, Tyler's ruining all the fun. 1952 on Avalanche. I want it, like I said, I want to see it get above 20 and then try for 21. 1982 has been strong resistance since June 16th. So break above that would be a big deal. Polygon Matic Pole up 8% on the day, currently trading at 20.78. Looking good. This bad boy broke above the upper trend line, broke above 1997, retested after rejecting 20, broke above 20, and is currently 20.79. Tyler said, okay, let's move stop loss up higher. I like that idea, actually. It's a good idea. Near's up 4.59. Somebody said they bought Near the other day. Absolutely killing it. Up 4.5% on the day. Currently trading at 234, which is right at one of our lines, 234. It could reject here. I would like to see a break and maybe retest. So rejections are bearish, retests are bullish. We want to see a retest versus a rejection. We got a rejection back here. It was bad. This time around, we should be able to break above, even if it's slow. It could be slow. It could be slow. It could grind at the top right there and then break above, retest, and continue. No matter what, we don't want to go back down. That sucks. Who is texting me? Oh. Okay. All right. Nobody wants to hear about an old man coming. Oh. Chili's. Chili's up 5.3% on the day. Upper trend line rejection. As of right now, we have not closed yet, so that's good. We want to see Chili's get above that upper trend line. Um, 5.36%. 0.0377. Yeah. So, like I said, we want to see a breakout, retest, continuation versus a rejection. But if we do reject, hopefully we can get a bounce around 364, 365. Format Brands of Brooklyn said of its foots, then no, you can sell micro shares, but if you have 100 lots, for example, sell 10. It's a short position, so he can take profit on a portion of it. I'm assuming you meant puts. Silver is up 0.13%, currently trading at 36.4020. Speaking of precious metals, copper got a god candle today out of nowhere. I believe it's up 14, 15%, 10%. It was up 14% at one point. 16 even. So copper absolutely sending out of nowhere, 10% right now, 554. Kind of crazy to see copper do anything. Silver holding steady at 36, looking good. MicroStrategy decent pump following the orange trendline trajectory that I drew out for it. Absolutely gorgeous. The orange is actually perfectly following the previous breakout trajectory. We also have a waste management fractal that we kind of fudged here that we are hopefully sending from as well. My target for this is 500, and that is my frugal target. Tyler said, wait, I can't take just a little? I thought I had to close the whole trade. Yeah, no, you should be able to take a small portion, I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure there's a slider for how much you can take profit. I have no idea, though. Oh, Foots is future. Okay, Foots is gross. Nobody likes feet. And it sounds like foot. Okay, DXY. 97,470. Still doing its little hockey stick thing. Probably going to reject because Bitcoin's better. NASDAQ. Green, looking good. 22,843. And S&P. Also green, looking good. Follow on the fractal. Bitcoin dominance, 64.75. Ooh, big red candle. Beautiful. Bitcoin itself, 111,364 even. Yeah. Man, I'm so excited. I don't know. I haven't been this excited in a long time for cryptocurrency specifically. Mr. Roberts said, Dr. Copper, baby. Economic growth inbound, friends. I think that's a great sign. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I got my 1 pound copper bar ready to retire. Ooh, gosh, that is good. Taylor said, where would you set stop loss? I would, with 40% in profit, I would be really mad if I lost at least 20% of that. Like, I would set it at 20% profit. Like, if it dips and you lose half of your profits, whatever. You still got 20% in the green. Oh, under what support line? Let's see. Waterfly said, can you text your fiance JJ? Tell her you're excited. I told her already. I literally, I texted her and I said, oh. I said, Bitcoin broke its all-time high. I'm getting ready for a pump stream. And when I said that, I almost said pimp stream. And then I told her I almost said pimp stream, which was funny. All right. 111, 416.99. Looking good. Looking good. All right. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said Connor Grogan from Coinbase said the 8 wallets that were dormant since 2011 just transferred 8 billion Bitcoin was most likely from a hacker job. Wow. Does that mean that they're just going to confiscate it and give it to the US government? I thought about that. I was like, dang, you know, Elon's like treading thin water with Trump. What if Trump just like swoops in and was like, well, you're here. Like, they can nitpick and figure things out. That's how they got Al Capone. What if they figure out like just a bunch of small, stupid federal crimes that Elon broke, like the designer drugs that he likes to brag about taking and stuff, and they just arrest him and take all of his money? What if they did that? You know how crazy that would be? I don't know if anyone would be able to do anything about it though, because he's a South African national, possibly here illegally, with like entities and assets and companies. He's probably paid $0 in taxes. He gets all of his money from government subsidies. I'm sure he's broken some laws. So maybe not. Maybe he's got enough money to afford lawyers to make sure that he doesn't do stupid stuff like that. But who knows, man? He's like freebasing ketamine in his free time. So I'm not entirely quite sure how to handle any of that situation. What's going on here? Why is this missing? Is TradingView broken? I want to see my seasonal thing. Hello? I'm going to refresh, see if we can get this bad boy. Hey, it's fixed, and it refreshed on SNEK for some reason. Love it. What a beautiful chart. Except for when you zoom out. What a beautiful zoomed in chart. All right, guys, we got some updates. Never mind, because the daily close contest is in less than 2 minutes. Necky Recky said, give me that banana. Love it. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, I wonder if Elon bought the Trump $5 million card. That would be hilarious. I was thinking about it. I was like, don't terrorist organizations have a crap ton of money? Can't they just buy the card? And then, so, like, how bad would that be if there was, like, an attack on U.S. soil and they find the guy who did the attack with Trump's gold card? Like, if the other side wants to, like, paint a bad picture, that would be the picture that they should paint. They'd be like, oh, we found this exploded man surrounded by, like, all of these innocent people, and Trump's gold card was in his hand, along with all these ballots. All right, guys, the Bitcoin Daily Close contest is in less than 1 minute. We got 25 seconds remaining on the clock. I got to zoom in. I'm getting sidetracked with stupid fictional stories that I'm making up for comedy. Ready? Oh, get that. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in for the Daily Close contest. All right, I'm excited. You need to get Daily Close contest music, man. Or my Brands of Brooklyn said, call IT desk support 111-111-11. I like it. We got Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn coming in. I thought that you were giving me the number for IT desk support. 111-111-11. Very nice. Make a wish. We got Waterfly coming in with a guess. 111-450. I like it. Who's next? I think it's going to be Tyler. Hey, I was right. Let's go. 111-222-33. I get the magic touch today. What else can I guess? Bitcoin's turning green again. Very nice. Oh, Jay Shear. Necky Recky said, went long on ETH around this time yesterday. Bang, love it. All right, let's get Jay Shear put in this bad boy. Jay Shear coming in the guess of 111-369-69. Nice, nice. Very nice. Who's next? We got Dremmer coming in. Slowly but surely, Drummer coming in with the guess of 111-000. And any change? Any change at all? No change. Okay. We got Janix coming in with 111-125-22. We got Hawks coming in with 111-399. We got Mr. Robbers. Dude, I can't type today. You know what I did earlier? Just before I started my stream. 111-378-33. I'm making my chai latte, and I have this new honey that I'm trying. It's really good honey, and I'm like down to like the last bit. We got Fahid coming in with the same guess as Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn. Mr. Fahid, you are going to have to change your guess, my friend. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn beat you to it. We got our poll has been closed officially, with 57% saying take profits and 42% saying hold. Profits are psyop. All right. What was I doing? I was saying something and it was really funny and I totally forgot. Oh yes, I was telling you my stupid story. So I got this nice honey. Here we go. Fahid with the update. Like it. Thank you very much, Fahid. Good timing, by the way. 111-035-13. So I'm making my stupid chai latte, and I get my cups ready, and I put I put the honey in the cups, and the second cup, which is my merch cup, Neki Reki said, "Did you get mine?" No, I did not. Neki Reki, put yours in with like Mr. Robbers. Let me show you. See how Mr. Robbers put his in here with words? Or you can do it like Tyler. Sometimes YouTube discriminates. You can do it like Tyler. You can literally just put gibberish in between each number, and then it'll go through, more than likely. But YouTube, for whatever reason, filters it out a lot of times for no, I don't know. I have no answers. So I put the crap in my merch cup, and then I look and there's like sawdust or something in my merch cup, which is crazy because it was literally upside down in the drying rack. So somebody had to have like flicked some shit up in there. I was so mad because I just put honey in there. So I wasted like half of a serving of honey. Very upset. We got a change coming in from Mr. Tyler. Let's see, am I going to honor it? I guess I am. Mr. Tyler, wouldn't that be funny if you guys all changed yours right at the last second? 111-16969. Interesting. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? We got... Oh, time's up. Time's up. Time's up. I'll get you. I got you. I got you, Neki Reki. I like it. I'll take it. Neki Reki coming in with 111-71970. I like it. Future reference. Definitely recommend the word thing right out the gate. And I'm going to be more, more strict with the time cutoff. Probably when the market looks like crap, just because I'll be in a bad mood. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got all of our entries. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. I did reset it to 10 people because nobody shows up to the streams anymore. So we are reset to 10. Yeah, YouTube's goofy like that, man. I mean, I would submit a formal complaint, but I'm sure that they would just ban me or something. They're like, we don't want to put up with this guy. Who does he think he is? He's got 1,000 subscribers? Yeah, right. Bitcoin 111-316-75. What is our closest? J-Shear 2.0. 111-369-69. Okay. And then below J-Shear 2.0, we got Tyler 111-169-69. Very strategic, Mr. Tyler. Nice gap as well. I like it. There's a reason he has the Iron Throne. Then we got Janix 111-125-22. And then we got Army Brands of Brooklyn 111-111-111. Dude. There we go. And then above J-Shear 2.0, we got Mr. Roberts 111-378-33. Oh, that's a close one. Mr. Roberts is nicknamed Mr. Tight. Okay, and then we got Hoff, so 111-399. And then up above him, we got Waterfly 111-450. Okay. Crow was on fire yesterday. Yeah, dude, Crow's been making deals, man. They should be on fire today. I'm pretty sure UAE just made a deal with them to facilitate payments. Like in their country or something. Okay, after Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, we got Fahid 111-035-13. What am I doing? Okay. Bitcoin 111-256.75. We got 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Neki Reki said, I've been patiently waiting for candles to explode on. If you think XRP is going to zero, you're so wrong. Goes along with 50 Cent's song, Patiently Waiting. Waterfly said, NyQuil time, sweet dreams, most of you, and nightmares for 1 or 2. I like it. That rhyme too. Goes along with 50 Cent song. Tyler said it feels so good when it's in my gap. Ew. Fahid said like the stream and subscribe. Tyler said keep it in my gap. Tyler, you gotta tone it down about your gap. Naki Reki said 10 votes, 7 likes. Come on, y'all, hit the like button. Super duper easy. For real, hit the like button. I mean, what are you, 2 years old? Hit the damn like button. Mr. Robert said, like the likey button, people. Naki Reki said, I hope so. Thanks. I put it in 5 times. And Mr. Robert said, oh, Jay Shear, did I guess that close after you? Sorry if I did, bro. I didn't mean to. You guys know you guys are like backstabbing, throat-cutting mongrels. Don't play coy. Sick, disgust me. I said, JJ, don't talk about my gap. I'm offended. All right, guys, this is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. Bitcoin, 111, 233 and 99 cents. Mr. Tyler is currently in the lead. If he hadn't made his last minute change, I'm pretty sure Janix would be the one taking home the prize. But the strategist strategizes and comes in victorious. We'll see if we get a last minute pump or dump. 111, 233 and 99 cents. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Tyler's still in the lead. Jay Shear said my back has been stabbed so many times. At least your gap's not getting filled every day. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the daily close for Bitcoin. 111, 233, 99. Making Mr. Tyler our winner. All right. Congratulations, Tyler, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat for Mr. Tyler. 111, 169, 69. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Look at that big fat green candle as well right after the close. You love to see it. Let's get rid of these bad boys. Got to do a little bit of chart maintenance, a little bit of spring cleaning, a little bit of gap trimming, if you will. Go back to the 4-hour time frame. Bam. A beautiful candle close. That's going to go straight up after that, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen giant green, little baby red with a big wick to the downside, followed by more red. I'm pretty sure it's just going to go straight up. What if we get to 120K, man? Ooh, what if we get to 120K? Oh my gosh. Disgusting. Hang on. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chan. Congratulations, Mr. Tyler, on your victory. What the hell? Where'd my bananas go? Oh, they're not showing up in OBS for some reason. All right, Tyler is the winner. Oh, yay. Let's go back to our regularly scheduled programming. And, ladies and gentlemen, let me add him to the winners Google Doc before I forget, because then I'll get in trouble. Okay. I will say the last week has been dominated by our top 3 players. You other folks need to step up your game. Get a little strategic, get a little backstabby, you know? Form an alliance or something. All right. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 111, 169, 69. Nice, nice. And an actual Bitcoin daily close of 111, 233 and 99 cents on July 9th, 2025, after Bitcoin made a historic new all-time high, is Mr. Tyler Yetzer, and his prize is a Chicago-style hot dog. Shit. Congratulations, Tyler, on your victory. Enjoy your Chicago-style hot dog. You can enjoy it. I would just enjoy it by yourself. It looks freaking delicious. A glizzy like that is not meant for sharing, but if you do share it, be sure to cut it in half, because sharing a glizzy is only permitted if you cut it in half with a knife and eat it with a fork. Congratulations once again on your victory. Enjoy your Chicago-style hot dog. It actually does look delicious. Legit. I did fumble that one. I don't know what happened. I was doing really good too. I was doing so good. Look at this. We got Insta Green. Let's see if it stays that way. I'm going to stay on the chart for a moment. See if we get any spice. I like the volume. Volume candles look great. The red is a little spicy, but it is what it is. Can't have all green all the time. Delicious. Ladies and gentlemen, also make sure you smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Wednesday. Happy new Bitcoin all-time high day. Since Bitcoin's taking its sweet-ass time, let's go through some news articles really quick. We got a lot, actually. The U.S. stock market has now has a higher market cap than Europe, China, Hong Kong, Japan, India, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Brazil, Mexico, and South Africa combined. Thought American exceptionalism was dead? Sean Ryan show, if you guys did not see, Cardano's founder and one of the core founders of Ethereum, Charles Hoskinson, was on the Sean Ryan show. And Sean Ryan show tweeted earlier, Cardano's been running for 8 years, never gone down, has more uptime than Bitcoin, and it's never been hacked. Charles Hoskinson. We got airline giant Emirates to accept Bitcoin and crypto for flights. This is huge. Very nice. Big day for crypto holders. U.S. House scheduled a hearing on crypto tax policy today. There's been some rumors that 0% capital gains tax will be implemented in the U.S.-based tokens. That would be freaking awesome. Oh, we got an update. Blah, blah, blah. Pancreas. Okay. Well, this is stupid. I was excited. I thought that YouTube was going to stop paying AI crap, but who knows. Ethereum is set for the biggest rally right now following the 2024 Bitcoin fractal. Very nice. I like that. Up, down, and explosion. That kind of, it's like the opposite of our waste management fractal almost. Kind of like that, though. That's that pattern that we've been seeing everywhere, too, which is sweet. We got Trump will be announcing semiconductor tariffs. We will also consider 200% tariffs on pharma. Dang. Grayscale is bullish on Cardano. ADA now makes up 18.5% of Grayscale's smart contracts platform fund, ranking third behind ETH and Solana. You'll love to see it. Then we got Sweet, Avalanche, and HBAR. That's also very exciting. I'm surprised Avalanche is higher than HBAR. JP Morgan says there's a 96% chance that the stock market will rise over the next 6 months. No crap. Bitcoin's still green, looking good. Cardano Midnight Network has announced the integration of Bodega Market, a competitor to Polymarket. Bodega is my third largest bag, not financial advice. You can't make this up. President Trump is now calling for at least 300 basis points of rate cuts. Rate cuts. Buckle up. Our Fed rate is at least 3 points too high. Too late is costing the U.S. $360 billion a point per year in refinancing costs. No inflation, companies pouring into America, the hottest country in the world, lower the rate. I agree. I think the last thing that Trump said specifically was about Powell whining about non-existent inflation and that he needs to cut rates. And I think that that's the best way that I've seen it put. He really has been whining about inflation potential that has not happened. I think if we were going to see it, we would have seen it a long time ago. So at this point, he's just kicking the can, man. Just for the sake of it. We got the Fed just dropped $11 billion into overnight repo market quietly on a weekend. If $2.5 billion sparked a massive Bitcoin breakout 2024, what do you think $11 billion will do in 2025? Rate cuts plus liquidity equals rocket fuel. Don't fade it. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said Powell wears women's panties. That would not surprise me. He looks like one of those dudes. Alex Becker said ETH is about to shit its pants upwards. This one just made me laugh. We got Reserve One Inc.'s plans to launch a $1 billion digital asset treasury. The fund includes Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. Very nice. Copper got a god candle and it exploded by more than 13% for its biggest gain in history. That's crazy, dude. I don't know why this even happened, but it's pretty sick. Exciting stuff. We got President Trump to make an announcement for at least 7 countries, to make trade announcements for at least 7 countries tomorrow morning. That was yesterday, so we should have those announcements now. Emirates signs deal with Crypto.com for payments integration. Wow, actually, that one's huge. Crypto.com making waves. Senator Tim Scott says blockchain technology and digital assets are not going away. They are here to stay. United States announces tariffs on the following countries: Iraq 30%, Libya 30%, Brunei 25%, Algeria 30%, Moldova 25%, and Philippines 20%. Amazon Prime Day sales fall 41% in its first day. That's actually crazy because Bezos just sold a ton of shares, so I wonder if that's why. NVIDIA to launch a new AI chip specifically for China, according to FT reports. Bitcoin reaches new all-time high of $112,000, depending on the exchange. Michael Saylor grabbing the bull's balls. Michael Saylor's strategy now has, $24 billion unrealized profit on its Bitcoin investment. Crazy. President Trump imposes 50% tariff on Brazil. $192 million worth of Bitcoin shorts liquidated in the past 60 minutes. That was 3 hours ago. Very nice. President Nayib Bukele posts El Salvador's Bitcoin reserve showing $400 million in unrealized profit. That is money that they would otherwise not have. This man materialized $400 million out of thin air by having bigger balls than you. Total spot Bitcoin ETF volume surpasses $4 billion today. This is hilarious. CZ cracks me up, dude. He's such a troll. It's freaking awesome. Binance founder CZ says, "Hope you bought the dip." That made me so happy. Let's see. Bitcoin 111,264 even, looking good. Bitcoin dominance still coming down. Love to see it. Total 3, everything melting up, shitting its pants upward. Love it. Tyler, once again, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy your Chicago-style hot dog. You know, I went to Chicago. I had Chicago-style pizza. Did not have a Chicago-style hot dog, and it looks freaking amazing. Kind of butthurt. Senator Cynthia Lummis calls for Fed Chair Jerome Powell to resign. Powell has proven time and time again that he is unfit to run the Fed. He must resign now. Nice. Looks like Bitcoin may just doing some catching up with the global M2 money supply. And just like that, Bitcoin tagged all-time highs, 111.9. I'd like to tip my hat to every individual who insisted the cycle was over. That is pretty hilarious. Stock Money Lizards posted it's in progress. Bitcoin breakout retest confirmation, blast off to the upside, looking good. Altcoins, it happened in 2023. It happened in 2024. And now Total 3 is about to do it again in 2025. A big breakout for altcoins is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? I love it. And last but not least, we got, I was not paying attention to the words at all. BitBoy's updated mugshot. Kind of makes you sad, honestly. This is the state of our bags right now. So, I wanted to do like a pay some respects to BitBoy. You know, no matter what your feelings are out there. He was a funny guy. I'm sure he's still a funny guy. He's going through a hard time. You know, hopefully he can get his stuff together and get better. But cheers to the last cycles, BitBoy. Maybe we see him again one day. What a freaking legend. All right, maybe he'll keep the beard and groom it a little bit, make it look sick. All right. Let's see. We got news articles are completed, and we got some updates to our portfolios to go through. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is still down. It is down $142, but it is improving, which is good. Currently being held up by Proppy, Sol, Fetch, Render, and Ondo, being dragged down by ADA, Shib, Near, Aptos, and Doge. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, haha, every time when I see him on TV, I'm going to think that. Mr. Roberts said, the absolute last thing I wanted to be placed in my brain today was Jay Powell in women's underwear. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, if he resigns from the investigation, you know he's hiding something. Exactly. It's the women's underwear, man. He probably sells those pieces. What if he has his own OnlyFans? Tyler said, damn, copper breaking out. Look out for crackheads, people. You know, what's really funny is they replaced most of those pipes with plastic, so. I mean, that would be pretty funny if crackheads were just breaking into houses trying to find. They're like, where's all the copper? Somebody else must have got here before us. And there's just plastic pipes everywhere. All right, Bitcoin getting a little bit green again. A little push up. Very nice. Next, our Memecoin portfolio is only down $107 right now. Looking good. SNEK still at the bottom, recovering. It's up $11 from yesterday. Looking good. WIF and Pepe still beautifully in profit. WIF in profit $86. Pepe's in profit $32. Looking good. Carrying the entire portfolio at the moment. And last but not least, our narrative portfolio, the best performer and my favorite because of that. This portfolio is made up of one meme coin, one artificial intelligence coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, one real world asset coin, and one gaming coin, and it is absolutely killing it. We only have one asset negative now, which is VeChain is down $18. Mana is officially in profit, $2.55. Fetch is in profit, $20. Tao's in profit, $21, and Pepe's in profit, $59. This portfolio is just shredding, and this is only the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna put my money where my mouth is, but based on its current performance, I would not be surprised if this thing has the best long-term performance. Memecoin portfolio is probably going to have the most gains, maybe, but that would have to do with timing specifically. The narrative portfolio, I think, is going to be the most consistent good performer, whereas the Memecoin portfolio is probably going to dip in and out of profit, or it's just going to have violent swings to either direction. The 1K to 10K Grok portfolio, probably going to be a combination of both. We got 2 meme coins in this one, and some mid-cap coins that perform more like meme coins than actual assets. I am genuinely surprised, I will say. Proppy's actually in profit. I am genuinely surprised at Proppy's resilience. I don't know anything about that project. It was entirely suggested by the community, or Grok, one of the two, I don't even remember. But that thing has been doing great, honestly. Has it just been stable? Look at this. Steady price. That's actually really sick. The question is it going to increase? We kind of seems like we maybe bought the bottom. Like we had to have bought either here, here, or here. Because it's in profit. So
JJ, now might be a good time to start when I actually should have started an altcoin portfolio. Not trying to tell you how to do your job, but might be good data years down the road.
Oh, I missed it. Dang it. I think I can play it again. I don't remember though. All right. Sweet. Mr. Roberts said, JJ, now might be a good time to start when I actually should have started an alt portfolio. Not trying to tell you how to do your job, but might be good data years down the road. Is that what we think? Do we think that this is the bottom? I'll do that. Okay, let's see. Tyler said everyone's missing copper in their air conditioners. Oh shoot, I didn't even think of that. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, did you watch the Senate hearings today? I heard it. I did not watch the Senate hearings today. Yeah, I'm impressed with Proppy, man. Oh. Congratulations, Tyler, once again on your victory. Enjoy your Chicago-style hot dog. Chicago-style glizzy. Chicaglizzy? Shiglizzy? I don't know. I'm sure there's a way that you can combine that and it sounds cool. Not what I just did at all. Not even remotely close to what I just did. Maybe it's a poppy seed bun, man. Something about it. It's like symmetrical. The pickle is like calling my name. It also, you guys ever see that picture of that like burger? Let me see. This cracks me up. I don't know how they did this. If you look at this picture and squint your eyes, tell me what you see. There's no way, man. There has to be like a semi-transparent. It has to be like maybe 10% visible when you do that. I can't. Squint your eyes and tell me what you see. Tell me in the chat what you see when you squint your eyes and look at this. It cracks me up, dude. Drummer got it. Yep. Poor guy. how does it look so perfect? I don't know. It freaks me out, dude. Like, people wonder why people have schizophrenia and stuff, and like drug addicts like see stuff because they're squinting all the time. Mr. Robertson, Gandhi, what? That's actually not bad. Gandhi's not that bad, honestly. It's funny that both of the guesses were African American gentlemen. That's actually quite hilarious. I wonder why. What else? I heard it too. Please don't ever play it again. Tyler said it's Steve. Yeah, it's Steve Harvey. It's Steve Harvey. That's what the Chicago style glizzy reminds me of. When I squint on this one though, I don't see anything. I just see like a squinty Chicago style glizzy, of course. Oh man. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh yes, the portfolio. Let's build a portfolio of alts. So I'm gonna go strong altcoins that I think are gonna perform really, really well. Tyler said, "Yo, what the F? I just seen the mustache and thought that's like a Steve Harvey mustache." LMAO. It is Steve Harvey. It is Steve Harvey, 100%. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Not Bitcoin. Let's not do Bitcoin. I don't want to do ETH either. Let's do from the lettuce. Let's do Solana, Cardano, XRP, HBAR, SWE, and Ondo. Should we do 4 more? Why not? Let's do 4 more. Avalanche, Chainlink, Arrow, Hype, Avalanche, and Chainlink. I like that. I like it. You could totally do some surveys for this port, man. You think we should survey the people? I mean, I don't see why we can't do 2 more. We got 3 right now. I said go back, just look at the lettuce. Just Google burger Steve Harvey. What's wrong with the lettuce? It's literally Steve Harvey. I think it's the color of the bun. Cracks me up, dude. Just Google burger Steve Harvey, man. It's too funny. Build a port over a week or 2. Okay. Well, then let's add one thing today. We're going to start it today. New portfolio. Easily enter and track your holdings in under 5 minutes. Manually enter. Can you add stuff to the portfolio? Yeah, you can edit. Okay. Edit portfolio. Oh, wait. Can I? I don't know if you can. Well, that's annoying. Edit portfolio. What? Oh, add coin. Okay. We can. Okay, good. So, let's do new portfolio. We'll manually enter and track each transaction to trade. Nah, we're going to do quick right now. Portfolio name. The perfect entry, question mark. Continue. Okay. What is going to be our first asset? I'm gonna pick, I guess, a chunk. And then let you guys pick out of that chunk. Start a poll. Okay, I can only do 4 options. What is the first asset for the perfect timing portfolio. I'm going to go with SWE, Hyperliquid, Arrow, and Rondo. Place your votes. We got 13 people watching. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let me refresh and see how smash the like button is. 12 likes. I like it. I like it. I will accept 12. I think it's a good start. Oh, God. What if I just... I thought of that entire time it was crossing my mind how funny it would be if I just like collapsed. I definitely inhaled some chai latte though. Okay. We got 50-50 in between SWE and Ondo. Currently only have 2 votes. How do we have 14 people watching and there's 2 votes in the poll right now? Come on, guys. You guys are busy watching me die? That's messed up. Bitcoin getting a little bit red here. 111,217 and 43 cents. The fact that it's holding up here is pretty sick. It's pretty disgusting. XRP's looking green. Looking good. Total 3 looking good. ETH looking good. Bitcoin. We have not looked at this one. Mr. Roberts said, I got to look at the charts to refresh my Bitcoin brain. Tyler said, yeah, quit being gay. What? Okay. So we hit that resistance at 111,800 resistance. Corey Brands of Brooklyn said sawdust. Oh my gosh, maybe you're right. We haven't sawed anything in my apartment ever, I don't think. So whatever, I don't even know what was in there. But it was, I'm telling you, the glass was upside down in the thing. So I thought it was safe. I just picked it up and I poured the stupid crap in it. And then I looked and I was like, what is that? And in my brain, I was like, what are the logistics of this getting in here? Somebody had to like sprinkled it on their hand like this and then went, oh, and I flicked it up in my cup. Messed me up, man. I was very upset. I could picture my daughter doing that. I would have done that when I was her age. If my dad pissed me off, I would have done some stupid stuff like that. Like flick something up in my dad's coffee cup. This is a teenager thing. I don't know what I would have done though. Maybe something just like poofed in my sink or something. And it just, I don't know what, there's literally nothing that makes sense. If it wasn't sawdust, the only other thing that I can think of is like something like a dried bouquet of flowers or something. But how did it get up in the upside down coffee cup? I don't know, man. I don't know. Bitcoin 111,262, 251, 111,200 on Binance. She's going down. Ladies and gentlemen, she is going down. We do not get any more liquidity, I think, until 9 o'clock or 10:30. I forget, man. I got to ask Grok again. I can't remember anything ever. What time in EST do the Asian stock markets open? Dude, Grok has like this cool starry background now. Kind of tripped me out just now. Let's see. We got Tokyo 8 p.m. Shanghai 9:30. So we got an hour until Shanghai and Hong Kong and Shenzhen. Singapore is in 30 minutes, actually. Singapore is in at 9 p.m. Dude, after the daily close is when stuff pops off. How do we... I don't know. I guess America has the most liquidity. Ladies and gentlemen, we are tied between Arrow and SWE, 33% for each. We only have 6 votes. The 7th vote is going to be the deciding vote. SWE and Arrow. What'll it be? Bitcoin 111, 160 and 74 cents. Refresh our liquidation heat map. See where we're at. Anything in the green? It's pretty quiet right now. Quiet. XRP still up 37% of 1%. Congratulations, Tyler, once again on your victory. We cannot get a 7th vote. How many people are watching right now? We got 13 people watching. Can't get a 7th vote. Tyler said it changes SWE then. I don't know what your vote is. We need to change the SWE. What if you already voted for SWE? The ultimate way to sway the vote. Cheers again, by the way. Happy Wednesday. Great Wednesday, by the way. Amazing Wednesday. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I like the daily close. I might miss the daily close for the next 3 days. Tomorrow is a cast party that I'm attending. And then Friday, I'm going to a show. And Saturday, I'm going to the same show. It is my fiance's directorial debut. The Miracle on 34th Street that she did, she was a co-director. This time, she is a actual, like, 100%. She is the director. Is this weird when I do this? I feel like it's weird. Like I'm picking you up. You can also do this. She's the actual director this time. Can we get an extra vote? We got 6 votes right now. Come on, guys. I could eat Tyler's glizzy technically right now. Actually, I could probably do that. Would that be weird? I don't know what this stream has become. Tyler said that's your political thinking. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, "What's our goal here? More risky is Arrow and Hype. More stable is Sui and Ando. Our goal here is to establish a portfolio that I feel like you guys are overthinking." Tyler goes, whoa. 33 on Sui and 33 on Arrow. I'm going to pick Sui because it rhymes. 33 on Sui. And we're begging people. We got Sui. Let's go. Okay, very nice. I like it. Did I just predict the future again? The poll has ended. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating. Sui is our number 1 with Arrow at number 2 with 28%, and Hype and Ando tied with 14. We are going to be adding Sui as our first asset to the perfect entry portfolio. Sui. And we're going to add, what is $100 worth of Sui right now? Sui is currently 3.08. Let's see. 3. Okay, no, I gotta do 100. I gotta do 100 divided by 3.085. We got 32.414. All right, 99.73. So we got $100 worth of Sui at potentially the perfect entry. Only time will tell. Gourmet Brands Brooklyn said, Tyler Trump just posted about copper on Truth. Really? What did he say? Don't steal the copper from your neighbor's air conditioner? Let me see if I can find an NX. What? $100. $100 is sweet. When it's pumped, that's a portfolio, Tyler. Take a break. Today's the perfect entry. Go take a bath. Donald Trump's profile picture cracks me up. He's just like, it's pretty funny. That explains why Melania looks like that. Where is... I thought that they were supposed to put their stuff in there. I don't know. I don't know how to find his Truth Social stuff. I don't have a Truth Social account. Maybe I should make one, I guess. Taylor said, oh, so it's fake. What? The Truth... No, I can't find it on Twitter. His Truth Social thing is on Truth Social. I don't think he tweets, though. I think he just posts on Truth now. He got very butthurt. You know what? I don't know, man. The whole relationship with Elon is so weird. They literally had like a bromance breakup, but Elon bought Twitter because Trump was banned and he was concerned with freedom of speech. He bought Twitter. He unbanned Trump. Trump never came back. I don't know. It's weird. And then they were like besties. They were running and skipping in the meadow, holding hands, potentially kissing. And then there was a falling out because Elon has so many rogue babies. And Trump was like, you can't have any rogue babies, you fucking weirdo. Stop having sex with American women, you African American. Shit. Oh, shit. My favorite memes were the ones of when they were fighting, when they first started fighting, where people like of Trump being like, wait a minute. You're not American? You're African? What the fuck? Fuck is this shit, Elon? Trump is on Twitter, what you mean? I'm pretty sure they just repost his truth crap, don't they? Yeah, I don't think that that's actually Trump. Tyler said, whoa, what the F is this stream? I don't know, man. We've gotten into political commentary. We've gone completely off the rails. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is just someone else tweeting for Trump. And then whenever he posts on Truth Social, they also post his Truth Social posts. You know? Dude, this long-ass hallway cracks me up. There was something else that, like, where it was something like the long hallway thing. And I remember watching them walk up to it for like 5 minutes. I was like, what is this that we're watching right now? And it cracked me up, dude. This is a cute video. Or is it this one? It's this one, where him and Melania are dancing. That's the first time that I've seen her and she's actually looked happy. Is that weird? I don't mean that to be in like a mean way. She just kind of looks like she hates everybody. Literally everyone. She looks like she freaking hates everyone. Tyler said, JJ, take a 10-second timeout. What did I do? Tyler, you're the only one talking right now. I think you're the only person left in the stream. Okay. Bitcoin is taking a little bit of a doo-doo. So, probably a lot of booby traps. I guess so. Maybe she's just sick of it. She's sick of getting grabbed by the pussy. I'll stop. I'm sorry. We got out of control. I'm excited. The markets are getting a little bit pumpy, guys. Can you blame me? Anyways, I'm going to go eat some food because I'm starving. Hopefully, when I come back, we can get back on because Bitcoin's pumping like crazy. I'm manifesting it right now. Bitcoin's going to pump like crazy. Whoa. It's going to happen. Watch it happen. Anyways, I'm not reading that, Tyler. As always, guys, congratulations, Tyler, though, once again on your victory. Absolute mad lad. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said I'm announcing a 50% tariff on copper effective August 1st after receiving a robust national security assessment. Copper is necessary for semiconductors, aircraft, ships, ammunition. Tyler said, no, that hallway. What the F? Okay. Anyways, if that's true, that's crazy. That explains why copper pumped. Actually, let's see if it had an effect on copper aftermarket before I go. Ooh, we're getting a little more pumping. Very nice. Y'all better go buy some copper. Hey, Philly arrived right as I'm leaving. What's going on, Philly? Appreciate you for joining us at the very butt end. Where you been, man? How have you been? You been good? Look at this anomaly going on right here. Okay, we're literally right on track with 2021, which is interesting. Tyler said Gourmet was here. He was just typing for the last 17 minutes. What else? I wanted to look at ETH really quick on the seasonals. See, look, dude, look how like inconsequential this pump is. We're all excited and stuff, and the market's barely moved, man. Barely moved. I'm excited. This just gets me more excited. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let Bitcoin do its little pullback thing, do its little breather. Billy, good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Feel free to hop into the Discord if you want to chat. Otherwise, I'll see y'all later. Hopefully, I got to get back on. As always, Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I'll hop back on. Otherwise, I'll see you all tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. Happy trading. Make sure you set your stop losses. Tyler. And good night.